One of my favorite things to watch on YouTube these days are the court hearings where illegals are in court and ICE shows up to drag them out of court and deport them. I can think of nothing more American today than keeping our streets safer by getting those violent criminals out of the United States of America, and we all have Donald J. Trump to thank for it.
Yeah, you know, when they bust into those court hearings and drag the people away who are complying with the system and everything. Oh wait, don't we pretend that once they're in the country, they don't show up to those hearings and everything? I guess that kind of undercuts it, but I really want people to know that I'm terrible. What am I supposed to say? I hate immigrants more than everybody else. Please support me for that reason and that reason alone. That's not fair. I don't want to be unfair to her. She's also very performatively anti-trans these days. And so that's Nancy Mace. Look, is it true that she literally goes on YouTube and watches these court hearings? I think there is no chance in hell it's true. And that makes it even worse. She has decided, and this is not going to be a surprise to people who follow the news a lot, that her thing is just, what's the worst thing I can say? And then I'm just going to do that. And it's easy. I don't have to talk to my constituents to stay popular. I don't have to learn about policies. I don't have to pass bills. I don't have to do anything. I just reassure the worst people that live in my district that I'm still cool. I go on Fox News a lot. I say anti-trans stuff. I say stuff against immigrants, and that's pretty much it. And it just makes me so sad. She's, I don't know, 40, 50, whatever. Like her whole life has been leading up to, I want to do something with my life. And what she landed on was, I act terrible and I get paid for it. And I understand that she's a representative. So it's supposed to be better than that. It's supposed to be classier or more significant. She's just Logan Paul. That's literally all she is at this point. Just say a terrible thing and people click on your video. Brava, Nancy Mace. You're doing amazing work with yourself. What do you think, Tori?
First of all, what if she did this and was like, I am Logan Paul?
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly.
Me neither. I have followed Nancy Mace since I thought she and Trump would actually be running. She would be the running mate. I thought he would like Trump. Mace, it looks strong. She's pretty. She went to the Citadel. She has everything. So in my mind, I know these type of women and they want the man to like them. In my mind, Nancy Mace lives every single day and breathes in all the air she can that she wants Trump to say, I like her. That's all she cares about. And if you took a big bowl, okay, and you mixed all the Trump from 2016 to 2024, and you put in the emboldened racism and you put in all the horrible things, you come out with one ugly, soulless human being named Nancy Mace. All she does is try and follow his lead, just like you said, be as terrible as possible, not lead with any kind of actual bills, not lead with any kind of actual thoughts of her own. She just gurgles up disgustingness and is in the same Stephen Miller, I want to be provocateur. Remember, she wore the big A. All she wants is attention. She's really just an attention seeking, I don't want to say it, but she wants Daddy Trump to look down and say, I like Nancy Mace. All I see is desperation. I see disgustingness, and I see someone who is empty inside. And I think she is the worst of the candidates of all because she offers nothing and gives us evil and spews it. I think she's a disgusting human being.
I think it's very funny that after all that she does to be like a MAGA pick-me, as you point out, Trump doesn't really seem to like her.
He doesn't,
so
and you know,
hilarious.
and she'll do more and more. It's like, I can do more and more. And he is like, he just ignores her. And it's like, it burns her on. It's like a woman desperate for this man's attention. And she'll do the worst depraved things. I also want to ask her, like, what's her policy other than just being a jerk?
I don't think that she has literally anything. She would say, you know, it's the border or something. It's, you know, these people who were at a court hearing. That's what is troubling America. Like, again, it's like
she's a troll.
Put like a facade over it. It's just trolling. That's literally all it is.
She's a troll under a bridge. And she should get better hair. So should I, but sorry.
Definitely. That's my biggest issue at the end of the day. And I'm kidding. So I think we're gonna end on this story actually, because I have one or two more things that I do want to say about it. I understand that some people will be like, well, if you're identifying that she just wants attention, why are you giving it to her? I want to be very clear. I don't care about that. It's not like if I cover her, my base is like the people who the audience is gonna suddenly like her or whatever. No, but there's something that we can learn from this. Okay, that we are plagued by these people and we need to get rid of them. And by the way, sometimes it's easier to identify it when it's on the right. But there are Democrats theoretically that in an election will, posture as if they're going to be awesome or whatever, but they never really meant it and they never really did the work. We need to be on the watch for that as well. And also, I think that hopefully someday just mass public shame will be a thing again, and then we can just pour it all over her. Because like does anybody think, I don't know if her parents are still alive, but if they are, does anybody think that like her parents are proud of her? Totally. What her family members, her own employees hate her guts.
Exactly. Don't you think she hates herself? Like, do you think she's proud?
Yes, I think so. Okay. I think. Look, she's doing what she has to do because she doesn't want to have to get a real job or whatever. But I don't think that brings her any actual life satisfaction or whatever.
No.
And also, it's just like her again. It's not like her employees were like blue-haired commies or whatever. I'm sure she hired right-wingers and they don't like her.
Right.
Like, and so is it worth it? Is it worth? I hope somebody will just watch one of these videos someday and think, sure, I could become one of these people, and they're not all representative. Some of them have shows or whatever. They produce TikTok videos where they just say the terrible thing. Like, it isn't actually worth it. Don't be Nancy Mace. Nobody should ever want to be Nancy Mace, especially Nancy Mace. Anyway, with that said, that's all the time we have for the first hour of. We have a minute. Okay, we can fit in just a little bit more. I do want to just briefly let people know that as she is demonizing those migrants and pushing for them to be sent to the new network of concentration camps that's being built up all over the country, the conditions there are absolutely devastating, and they're effectively places where the law no longer holds any sway. Right. And so at Alligator Alcatraz, the one that they're the most excited about, detainees have been barred from meeting attorneys. They're being held without any charges. Federal immigration courts have canceled bond hearings. And so she would say that while she's binge watching human suffering or whatever, it's fundamentally about returning America to be a place of law. That's not at all what they're doing, okay? They're shipping people to legal black holes with no justification whatsoever, hoping that they get consumed by lizards or whatever, and then shipping them literally wherever in the country. And so we've talked a lot about the conditions. We will talk more. I just wanted to fill in a little bit of those details. If you enjoyed that, make sure that you never miss another video by subscribing. And if you want a little more, consider hitting the join button and becoming an actual member. But you're probably wondering, why the hell would I do that, John? First off, calm down. The stakes in this are very, very low. But also, when you click the join button and you become a member, you get access to bonus content that I make every week, and it's a ton of fun. You get access to tons of custom emojis and more besides that. By the way, if you join at tier 3, you even get access to a monthly member hangout with myself and other awesome people, and we always have a great time. By the way, you'll get all that going forward, but you also unlock years of the back catalog. That is literally 100 or more bonus clips, top 10 lists, debates, and more. What are you waiting for? Click the join button below. Your support powers our show, and we couldn't do it without you. Or at the very least, I wouldn't really want to try. Viewers like you keep me here. So thank you in advance for joining.